Hey, I'm back. I'm back again, and you are tuned in to another episode of The Plug. But I wish I always have like a band like around me, like always like a 7-10 piece band that could just accompany me, when I say things and hold me down, you feel me? But if you watched the last episode and you've been holding us down, then you know that my name is Caleb A. Hawkins, and I am the producer of The Plug. But here on these last few episodes, I've been having a good time hanging out with y'all, and we are on a reaction, recap, memory lane walk together. This is us holding our hands together. If you don't have your hands clasped like this, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to clasp them. 5, 4, 3, 2, thank you. And now we're down memory lane, and today we are stopping at Seasons with my homegirl, my bestie boo, Julie. Let's get into it.
Now we're going to introduce.
Get into their outfits. Aren't they giving fall?
And this is. No, I didn't mean to say check team, but I'm sorry. She's been around, and this is.
They love
Julie.
her. They love her.
Thank you for coming on to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
This is weird. Yeah, Julie's normally watching us and like telling us what to do.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna be asking some questions.
She has no clue what these questions are, by the way.
No.
We wanted to surprise
Been
her.
hiding these from her.
They
for,
literally
like,
have been
weeks.
running away from me.
Yeah.
Ate it.
They love Julie. They do.
Okay, so I actually have the first question because I numbered them. Did everyone number theirs or no?
It's fine. We can just go.
Okay, I have the first question. So I say, how do your goals change when you transition from one aspect of life to the next?
Give me a minute. So in terms of different stages of my life, my main goal never changes. It's where I'm setting more tangible, realistic goals that are closer to where I can reach them that relates to the big goal.
Yeah.
So as I change in the people around me, or, as I'm meeting new people, because like Ronnie, I'm introverted at heart, but when I have to be out
She is
there,
definitely introverted.
make friends. I
That's my
love
homie,
myself
she's
to do
introverted.
that, but
And her other homie,
it's
who is
where
my
you
other
have
homie, is also
right
nodding.
mindset of I know where my goals are at, and
She's an introvert,
that's
but
why I'm
she's an
making this
extrovert.
effort to do this right now in front of me. Like, even though it might be scary or it's like daunting or anxiety like creeps in, it's like, it's okay. It's okay that I'm scared. It's okay that, for example, I'm in front of the camera now instead of behind the camera. It's okay, right? But for me, like, short-term goal, like, I love you guys so much, and I've grown such individual relationships with each and every one of you that it's like, fine, I'll do this, because my short-term goal for whatever season I'm with you guys, because, obviously some of you guys are middle school, some of you guys are high school, some of you guys are transitioning. I know that this specific thing that I'm doing today is something that I want to, give to you guys.
Yeah. Julie Schmoolie. First off, let me talk about Julie for 2 seconds. 30-second caveat. Julie's my role model, okay? Like, Julie is one of the ones who took me under her wing in this, producing lifestyle, and was like, yo, man, it's good to be in front of the camera, but if you can also be behind the camera and create too, then what you do in front of the camera is gonna be even more impactful. And she has just taught me so much about never stopping, always being determined, quality over quantity. It is definitely home dog to the rooftop. But as she mentioned about transitioning from one aspect to the next, my 2 big kids, Simeon and Courtney, have transitioned on to college. They are living on campus now and doing their thing and being freshmen. And part of me is jealous because freshman year is lit. But then another part of me is like, yo, like they are doing big things. And I know that they have goals, and I'm praying that they accomplish all of those goals that they set. And during this first year of being in a new place and doing something new, that I wish and hope for them that it's everything that they want it to be, and that they are able to grow, grow in that season and do something different and be somebody different, So, and speaking of that, let's hear Simeon's question. Let's hear it.
Yeah. With that, I'm sorry, Randy, but with that, where you said your main goal never changes. What are like 5 priorities in your life as
5 priorities.
around your main goal?
So my main goal, obviously, well, it's not obvious, but for me, like deep down, my desire is to serve God, right? My desire is to do whatever builds his kingdom. And it's where that desire
Yo,
and that
like,
goal is very
the film
big
of
and
this
broad.
episode
And
is
it's
so
where
good.
There's a lot of question marks.
Like,
how am I supposed to be
This is good. Like, look at the slider. Look at the.
that I'm going to
Ooh, it's soft.
his kingdom in that way. And then that's when you set up those other goals and you see the opportunities that God puts in front of you and you reach for those things. But like it kind of correlates with where God has placed purpose in your heart through your talents, through, the people he's given you. So, your question was like 5. Mine is like
She
that's
said.
my main goal, and then I can have it doesn't matter how many I put
Things
in
just start
between
to
that.
fall into place.
Right, because as long as my heart's desire is like there, it's rewarded because God knows the desires of our hearts, right? And if it's in line with him, he will reveal it to you because you're eager and you're willing to listen and hear what he has to say for you in each season of your life.
Period.
And because there's so many seasons, like you said, there's technically it feels like 2 winters because it's like the beginning and the end, right?
Yeah.
And so because you know that a new season.
This episode is really.
That's where it's like, okay, anxiety, whatever, it comes.
Production
but
is just
it's gonna change a season.
flawless.
No matter what you do, you can't stop it. You can't stop time,
Yeah.
As Julie mentioned, 5 priorities. She started with the main one, and I think the main one overtook and was like, you don't even need the last 4. As long as you are in a heart and willingness to serve God at the end of the day, then you're positioned in every other spot that you're supposed to be in. And that is, like I mentioned earlier, one of the things that she has definitely taught me, from starting in the church, with producing and doing content and making shows. And, my main goal was during the pandemic, was to create and help curate a youth group and a way for youth to still be connected in a time when everybody was separated. That was our intentional goal. And it blossomed into this amazing community that we have with you guys and everybody around the world. And we are so excited and just so blessed to be able to do it. And I love that she said that, because that was some tea. Period. Another question.
Yep. How does your inner circle change when transitioning phases in life?
Ooh, hold on. Let me pause. Let me answer that question before she said that. How does your inner circle change in Now me, I just graduated, tassel over, you feel me? Got my degree, big fish, you feel me? And I always have noticed how my inner circle changes. Like there are friends, that you have who, we might always go out, or you're never working. But now I have friends, who are business owners, you know what I'm saying? Now I have friends who are in the industry, we're talking about, heavy hitting plays, when I did have friends and we were talking about homework. So I think your inner circle changes in the environment that you are in, which is also the season that you are in. But I just had to jump on that question. What did Julie say though?
I really liked what you guys are saying in terms of, for Brooklyn, like, it's okay to, I guess, be like, I want to make friends. I don't want any friends now or whatnot. But knowing that no matter what, people are going to come and go in your life. But
8'10" is like 7
the
feet
biggest
tall
thing
now.
you have to look out for is the relationship back that you get from each person that you meet, right? So if you're feeling like, oh, this relationship is very taxing for me, like they're not reciprocating or whatever, it's where you have to make the conscious decision, how much effort do you want to put in that, right?
Oh, God.
So I highly suggest, I don't know if you guys have mentors in your life, but in terms of like the circle that you keep around you and the people that constantly change, be aware of who's mentoring you or who's willing to mentor you, and keep those people around. Or the brothers and sisters that you feel like, oh, these people, I feel that we're pushing each other, you know?
Yeah.
And then there's obviously the acquaintances that come and go, and it's like you just enjoy your time with them, right?
Period.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, let me talk about that. See, the people, the real hitters, I'm not even gonna say it. I see my mentors, my brother, my sisters, people who are my family, you know. I have my core team, who we are, you know, we're taking over, you know, we are behind, you know, some of your biggest ads, some of your biggest songs. That's gonna be us, you know. That's Julie, that's Althea, you know. That's us. We're a three-peat group. You know what I'm saying? And creatively, when we lock in on a project, it's fire, you know. So when I'm in the transition of my life and I'm in my producing mode, those are three people who have been for a few years now. I've kept in my life, kept in my circle, right? Then I have my roommates who I've been rocking with for all of my college career. Like, those have been my humble people who have been like, yeah, Caleb, you know, pushing me to do great, pushing me to, when I got the degree, you know, and like, they're behind me, so they still have more years to go, but they were like, yeah, bro, no, go ahead, push and get it in. Those are solid people. Those are the type of people that Drew's referring to. People who are going to push you when you need to be pushed. People who are going to challenge you when you need to be challenged. And then they always say, birds of the same feather flock together. So find your birds, find your feathers, and get the flocking together. Period. Hey, listen, if that ends up in any song, any track, I promise you my team is coming for you. But let's get into it. Courtney had a question.
So, what do you bring, like, / leave and gain when you, like, go through transitions?
Bring, leave, and gain.
What do I bring?
Like, bring and, like, what do you leave and then what do you, like, gain from, like, changing?
My
That's
biggest
an
thing
interesting
is
question.
I love bringing my eagerness and willingness to learn and work hard for it.
Facts.
No matter the challenge that is in front of me. No matter if, you know, I have no idea how to do the job, but as long as someone's willing to teach me or give me some kind of direction, the willingness, that's what I love bringing to the table. And then giving wise, this might sound cheesy.
It is gonna sound
but
cheesy.
Just like the atmosphere, I like to bring joy to people. You know, if I can help in any way, you know, make someone laugh or like crack a joke, or, you know, I see someone like they might be having a bad day or something like that, just to read the room and
She
bring
always
that little
says
bit
read the
of,
room.
like, yes, we're all like, well, the world is really serious, you know, but you can add a little bit of, like, you know, like a movie's comedic relief or whatnot, just so it's not so like work, but still
True.
have a little bit of time to have fun, you know.
True, truly. I think that she always says that, and that's so true. Like, for the people who don't like awkward silence, you can definitely relate. Like, being in like a room when like you walk in and nobody's like saying nothing, and you know, like you're reading the room, and it's just like, oh, this room feels stale, dry, not it. So, you know, you have to say a little jokey joke, you know, a little something to break the nice, you know, to keep it light and keep it fresh, not knowing that breaking moment, you know, for you might have been a lot to get out, but for somebody else it was like, oh, relief, thank you, somebody. You know, so you never know who you're connecting and who you're tapping in with. And when she's talking about that, she always brings a willingness to serve. And, you know, that is something that she takes with her everywhere. And everybody has things different. You know, some people always have a willingness to participate. You know, some people are like, you know, no matter what it is, I'm always going to be ready to jump in with the group. I myself am like, I'm gonna look at the group. I'm gonna look, but you know, if I can do my own thing, I'm definitely gonna do my own thing. But you know, there's somebody who might willing to participate. You know, there's someone who's always willing to take notes, always willing to document and get context of it, so we have things for it later. Those are the type of qualities that we're talking about when you're going through different seasons. Find that niche that's for you, that brings you out. You know, energy, funny. You may be always, artsy, whatever that is, take it with you, because it's helping somebody else. So, great. It was a great chop up with Julie. I love having her on the show. I wish we would have had her more. And for this season, we will. But I hope you enjoyed this episode and our episodes to come. Let us know in the comments, man, what segments you want to see, because like I'm here, I'm gonna be here for a while, so we're gonna be getting into it. We're gonna be doing some Bible talks, we're gonna be doing some reviews, some take backs, still some funny segments, giving you all the good, great content that you love to see here at The Plug. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because we love to add people to our family, and we want to know that our family is out there. So like, comment, and subscribe, because we want to know you there, period. And we will see you on the next episode of The Plug. I need a theme song too now. I'm your boy, Caleb A. Hawkins. We love you. I love you. See you soon. Bye.
Monkey off, then I put the city on my back. Country boy, but I hang around city slickers.